All right, let me check this out. Welcome to the stream. I am Neomustangs. My name is Dan. We are going to be streaming tonight from the shop. I got a little bit of a trick to show you. A little bit later, we're going to be talking about the quarter window restoration that I have in my little video or my little thumbnail. But let's go ahead and get started. Yeah. So I decided to stream tonight because we have a football tournament this weekend, and we are not going to probably be able to stream on Sunday. So I figured I'd spend some time with you guys tonight, and we'll talk about some Fox Body stuff. And I wanted to try out my new 50-foot USB wire for streaming or whatever. What's up, Partly Cloudy? What's up, Andrew Hanlon? What's up, Adrenocide? What's up, Justin91LX? How you doing, Robert Kurtz? Thank you for your support. It's over here, isn't it? Got the green name. You're part of the club membership. I appreciate everybody that's part of that. But yeah, had a long weekend. What's up, guys? What's up, Cousin Paul? What's up, Matt Fonte? Had a long weekend. Haven't released a lot of videos. I have like 3 of them loaded, but I decided I'm going to do a live stream tonight. I'm going to release a video tomorrow. It's not a real hot video. Man, look at that tire. You guys see that tire? Look how fat that slick is in the back. Is that Dad's car? Can you guys see that? What's up, Stang Man? Wow, got a bunch of people in here already. So anyways, had a tough weekend. We ended up not pulling it out with the Super Bowl. Off Mustang subject. But that's okay. And we're supposed to go to Columbus this weekend. And I got a superstar all-star team. I coach football there, 6th graders. And we're going to go to Columbus this weekend and try to win something out there. So anyway, back to Fox Body stuff. If you've seen the thumbnail, check out the thumbnail. I'm going to show you guys in a little bit on Cousin Paul's hard efforts and some sneaky trick on. We have a COUPE outside that we're parting out. Unfortunately, it's really bad, and you'll actually see that in my next video. And you'll see some of the COUPE restoration and some of the quarter window restoration that we do. So I'll be able to show you guys. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. If you're just joining us and just trying to, just checking through the live stream, make sure you comment, hit that like button. All that engagement helps me and my videos get up. So anyways, let me go through some of the chat. Anyways, Dad's car is looking good at Neomustangs. What size backspacing are you running on your back rims? It's 6. It's whatever LMR is for I think they're 6.5 on the 10s in the rear. But if you go through the Got Stance videos, if you check out Brutal's video, if you check out my video, I think even Foxcast has a stance video. There's ways you can bring that wheel out without actually even removing your quad shock. So, yeah, 6.5s are about right. I wanted to mention a precursor to the stream. There may be some buffering. I do have it hardwired. If you see the wire here, I have good internet. So I'm using the YouTube encoder because last time the YouTube encoder worked out really well. I want to try it again instead of using OBS. Anyway, what's up, Anthony Wilson? All right, so what do you guys want to talk about tonight before we get into what I have my thumbnail on? I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Partly Cloudy. I do answer the phone. I recently put a carbon fiber wrap on a 2.5-inch cow hood. It looked easy on YouTube, but it wasn't and didn't look good. You know what, Sean? That's why I pay people to do what they do. You know what I mean? Like, I got friends that actually do that stuff. They do the tint and they do the carbon fiber. They do the wrap. I got some news for you with the turbo kit. I like to do a lot of things in-house, but when things don't happen, when it don't come out right and you spend all this time and money, I guess that's what you pay people for, Stingman, I have a 363 with 660 to the tire. What do you think about a remote oil cooler with the fan? You talking about remote oil cooler for the turbo or the trans? I'm assuming you mean for the engine and the turbo. Robert Kretz, I'm sorry. Rob, can you believe Brutal compared the coupe to a Chevy Celebrity? I mean, I didn't get a chance to check that yet, but I'm gonna have to check that out. I mean, I don't know about all that, but you know, does he mean the contour of the car? What'd it do? Okay, so any blue collar Fox, any recommendations for fuel system for a blow through turbo setup? You talking about carbureted? You talking about the Spider? Or the carbureted is still EFI injector, or are you just talking like with the carburetor? 427 Walrus just saw it. What's up? What's up, my motor? So if you guys see the names, the green names, they're my club membership guys. I keep shouting them out because they support the channel. If you guys are interested in checking that out, it's like $2 a month. Some of them are $5, and if I've helped you at some point, it's like $20. But you know, it's just a club membership to support the creator, the content creator, and what they do. I just felt I should show that and tell you guys that. And you guys in the green chat, I super duper appreciate that. Anyways, so and I'll make a link to it. Anyway, let's go back to what we were talking about in chat. Like, did he make a reference to the celebrities, like the Chevy Celebrity, like as far as the body contour is concerned? Oh, okay. Yeah, the remote cooler for the engine. Are you talking about like the extended one, like from like where like it comes off, and it's not the relocate, right? Because I think one of the Explorer ones actually has radiator coolant that goes in and cools it. Let's go back up here. Justin 91 LX got that turbo done over. Was that J Fab? Shout him out in this one, Justin. He looks like he did a really good job with that. So I did talk to Big Dog Fabrication, and my dude, Big Dog Fab, definitely is going to be redoing my turbo kit. So hang on, I'm trying to put this picture up on Instagram. So it's going to be super exciting to see yeah, there we go. It's going to be super exciting to see what they do. I'm sure he's going to be, I'm sorry, just give me 1 second. Anyway, I'm sure it's going to be dope. It's going to look amazing. And it's going to be, anyway. What's up, Neil? What's up, Fat Boy Fox? Way to represent the Dirty South, Mike J. Daniel, Neil, what's up, man? Hope all is well. I hope you guys are all doing good. Listen, this virus stuff, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about relationships. I don't want to talk about nothing in my Fox Body channel. But make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves and taking care of your family through all this crisis. One thing that's good about it, if we have to stay home, we get to work on Fox Bodies, right? So, I mean, I guess there's an optimistic part of it, but it is what it is. The Holly EFI is worth every penny. That's actually where I'm going. That's actually where the white car is. It right here? That's where the white car is going. As far as the Terminator X, I think that's where we're going to go with the white car after we get the turbo kit kind of dialed in a little bit. I think I showed you guys the kit over here in the ground. I'll show you here in a minute because I got this monster 50-foot 3.0 USB cord. I can go all over the shop with this. So that's really cool for my stream because I can take you guys all over the shop and show you some cool stuff. So, yeah, man, JFab does great work. Where's JFab located, Justin? He got a website. You can link it here in chat. I don't care. If you guys don't know who Justin91LX is, he has another YouTube channel, has 7,000 or 8,000 subscribers or something like that. So if you hadn't had a chance to go out and check his channel out, make sure you check his channel out. What's up, Smitty Bad? 427 Walrus. Adam, have her help with the rebuild. Okay. Frisco, Texas. There we go. So, CMD Project Shop. Any other Fox Body platform you like? I actually like the Turbo Coupes. big fan of, I'm not really a big fan of the LTDs. I just don't like the way they look. Now, I know 5.0 Tussin and I know Rod somewhere is throwing rocks at me, but it's just my preference. I do like the LTD. I think there's like a coupe. I guess if there's another platform that I really, really, really like, that's a Fox platform, it's the Capri. I don't throw rocks at me yet, but I am a huge fan of the Bubbleback 85, 86 Capris. I have been in love with that car since the 90s. It's just hard to find a good 86 and a half EFI Capri Bubbleback that isn't beat to hell, and that's nice. Or they don't want an astronomical number for it. Because you remember, 86 and a half, they were just like the Mustangs were, and they came speed density. So if that could be, if Dad's car right there could be a Bubbleback 85, 86 and a half EFI car original, I would be in love with that car. So what's up, Adam Molina? It's a waste of time to rebuild a 2.3 Fox body for your daughter's first car. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. As long as it's a Fox body. I'm big on two. Actually, me and cousin Paul, cousin Fred about to, I want to shout out to cousin Paul, cousin Fred, wherever chat's out here. Without those two guys, I couldn't make my dream happen. So, big shout out to cousin Paul, cousin Fred. They're in my videos. I appreciate them and everything that they do. But we had just been talking today here at the shop about, we have a demo car that we usually do every year. We usually take a Fox body that's all rusty and we'll go hammer it out. But we thought about parting out a 2.3 and, starting to sell some of the parts on it. Because, you never know. Because nobody sells that stuff anyways. But 2.3s, man, don't sleep on them. You could put a little turbo on them. That makes some power when you actually build them. Yes, sir. My buddy's got a bubble back, and it's beautiful. Absolutely. What's up, JD Rods? Anthony Wilson, do you guys take Dad's car to the track yet? About that. Okay, so last Saturday, we actually did take Dad's car to the track. We're going to talk about it here in just a second. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. So, anyways, we had an issue. We took Dad's car to the track last Saturday. I handed the GoPro to cousin Paul and my buddy Mustang Mike, which I don't even know if Mustang Mike's here in the channel or not. He'll probably sound off if he did, but we had a little bit of an issue. We were blowing fuses, and it didn't make any sense. So the only thing I could think of is our coils, or not our coils, but our solenoids were maybe they just weren't right. I don't know if maybe the relay was wrong. I don't know what happened, but we plan on, next week I'm going to have some time to go through the car a little bit and get on the dyno and do the, supercharger versus nitrous. And, there we're going to kind of figure out the wiring. Something's got to be afoot. I don't know what it is, but I haven't had a chance too much. What's up, TB Jones? Yeah, we're talking about that right now about the track, but, let me catch up with chat here and we'll go back to that. Just got done finishing my basement. Can't wait to start wrenching on the Fox. That's what I'm talking about. CMD project. My 2.3 is a non-interference motor. That's a good thing. Yeah. Daniel, in between a turbocharger or a supercharger, any suggestions or tips? I'm running a stock bottom end, heads, cam, intake. Not sure what direction. Okay. I've been doing it and saying it for years. What's up, T-Web? I've been doing it and saying it for years. On 3 turbo, and I don't pay me to tell you this. I've done a lot of my YouTube stuff on it. They're a base kit, and they're just kind of like a jack of all trades thing. So, like, you can install it and be happy. And it's not going to be the most efficient turbo kit, but on a stock bottom end block, Daniel, the best thing for you to do is just, put the turbo kit on, get a small tune on it, and go have some fun. Keep it stupid simple. And that's the video that I put on, with Dad's car. Is just keep it stupid simple. It's always a good idea to, just get your power out or choose it. Superchargers got their own little demon to it. They're their own little monster. But to me, turbochargers, they're easier on the motor because they're not in boost unless you put them in boost. Supercharger, you're pretty much in boost all the time. So Brian Yamel, AOD shifting too fast, swap valve body to PA valve body, still funky, 410 gears. ARP head studs and Felpro 933 PT1s. That's right, Adrenoside. So anyways, let me take you guys around the shop. Show you a couple things we got going on. So let's go for a little bit of a tour, I guess you want to call it. Like I said, I'm not going to have a lot of time this weekend, so I got a video loaded for tomorrow. I felt I needed to live stream tonight because I haven't really been doing much this past week, and I only released the one video last Friday. But I did live stream earlier in the week, and it was pretty cool. But let me grab this monster cord here. If you're just now joining us, make sure you hit that thumbs up. I'll try to keep it stable as I can. Anyways, got a couple restoration things going on over here. Let me know if you can't hear me, but I'm going to talk loud. Cousin Paul really does. I mean, this dash was actually blue. If you see it, it was pretty cool. He even gets crazy with this little the white nipples. He takes them completely apart. Isn't that crazy? So we are restoring a 9093 dash to black, and we use the SEM trim paint. So we'll go over here and I'll show you this. See if I can't get this cord to follow me without like tripping over everything. So I did a video. I actually did a reaction video on the white car, and I'll get back to the chat here in a second if you guys can hear me. I actually did a reaction video on the white car with a friend of mine. It's kind of crazy. It's actually really good fun going on. But going back to the dash restoration, Cousin Paul's got this dash going on. I mean, you can see it was blue before, but we like to use the Landau black, which we buy in bulk for the most part. It's the 15013. I actually made a video about this. It's pretty cool. We haven't actually sent Dad's car back to street yet, which we probably should, because Cousin Paul and Mustang Mike was talking about taking it back out, but I don't think that's actually going to happen, since we have a little bit of a nitrous problem, like a wiring problem or whatever. But I'll get back in the chat here in a second. I wanted to test out this cord. I'll come back over here and check chat out. Catch back up, and then I'll show you some of the stuff that I was doing outside of that. Anyway, what's up, Jeffrey Bangry? Cousin Paul, don't touch that. Smudge the paint. What's up, Pat? What's up, Trunk Back Jim? Glad you guys could join us. So anyways, yeah, so this past weekend was kind of terrible. I didn't get my third Super Bowl win off Mustang subject because outside of Fox bodies, working on them all day, shipping parts, I work out a lot and I spend a lot of time with my kid doing that and the little events with football and basketball and baseball and wrestling and all that other stuff. So, and YouTube is my hobby that I enjoy. So I did want to take, what's up, Roy Gustafson? I did want to take a minute to shout out some channels. Always shouting out channels because I'm not really in competition with any of them because, that's just not what I do. YouTube's going to grow whether we shout people out or don't shout people out. So it doesn't really matter. So I'd like to shout out, Brutal doesn't really need any help on a shout out. Everybody knows who that is. Foxcast, same thing. Gearhead 704, Justin 91LX, who is actually here in chat somewhere, I think. I actually been watching a little bit of Demon Fox. He's great, in the old 5.0 Tussin stuff. Hopefully he comes back. And Mike at House of Dula. So I always like to take a minute and shout those channels out that support me. And there's other channels too, but sorry if I missed you. Oh, Project Stock About a Man, Chris Watson, my dude. Anyways, Blue Collar 91. What fuel system do you recommend on a card blow through turbo? Regulator, pump, pine size. I would still do the -8, -6, but if you're going to do the -8, -6, you might as well run like the PTFE. So I definitely wouldn't change any of that. What blow through carb are you planning on running anyways? BC Canada. Okay, lots of Canador fan. What plugs do you run in your Project Hot Wheels? I actually ran the. Hold on, I'll try to show you. Project Hot Wheels actually was stock heads. So I ran the equivalent of, I want to say they were Autolite 23s, because I think stock is 25. I think one step colder is 24, and another step colder. I think I ran Autolite 23s. But on GT40 heads, you want to run an NGK TR6 4177. That's the one I ran on. That's the one I ran on the black car, the GT40 heads. You could also run an Autolite 103 if you can't get those. But this is old. But the Autolite 103 is kind of similar. It's got that long reach or whatever. So anyway, what do we got going on? What do you guys think? Jeffrey, actually, the plugs you want to run are Autolite 23s if they're stock heads, but you want to run the TR6 NGKs if they are GT40. Anyway, TR6s work good on aluminum heads too. That's correct. What's the best rear end disc 5 lug setup for circuit track racing? Wow, that's a tough one. If you're going to run you could run any of the 5 discs. You could even convert using V6 94 up Mustang stuff. You could take the brackets and get them to fit on the back of an 8.8. But the key to the braking, especially in road racing, is running running an adjustable proportioning valve. So run a good quality like a Willwood, even the block itself. So like white car, and I think I can probably show you. I run a adjustable Willwood proportioning valve to answer your question. And this is kind of cool stuff to know. I actually went through my white car and put all the copper brake. I put all the copper brake lines in, but I put my proportioning valve. Gotta get a light here. Hold on. I put my proportioning valve in on the fender inside here. It's a well.